Well, hi and welcome to my shop where we're going to take a look at the antenna. We're going to try to determine the resonant point of the antenna on the radio. But first, just a comment about what I've done since I have my little short circuit that occurred a video or two ago. I've included another little safety feature here in my shop. I'm just going to quickly show it to you. It's this red light bulb that you see there. It's very simple. That red light bulb, one side of it is connected to the ground, the power system ground in my house, and the other end of it is just on a clip lead, and it's clipped to the, in this case it's clipped to the chassis of this radio. Now what that does is, if I should plug this radio into power, and it's not plugged in right now, by the way, if I were to, and I were to plug it in so that the chassis went live, that light bulb's going to come on. I'm going to know it right away, and that's going to keep me from doing what I did last time. So anyway, let's get on with this interesting thing I'm doing here. At least I think it's kind of interesting. So I got the radio sitting here, but the radio itself is not turned on at all. There's no speakers connected to it. It's not even got any power plugged into it. It's just sitting here. And I've connected my high impedance voltmeter across the antenna coil. That's this coil down here. Let's get that out of the way. That coil down there. Okay, so here it is on the schematic. It's pretty simple stuff, really. Just a coil right there. And then you see two capacitors here and here, just paralleled across it. One is the big capacitor used for tuning, and the other one is just a trimmer to adjust the whole thing. And so this should resonate right around the frequency that you want to listen to. And look, the output is fed right into the 12BE62, right into the grid. That's it. That's the entire front end and the AM side of this radio. So what I discovered last time I had it operating was if I put my finger on this coil, the radio starts working properly. Suddenly you can receive. And I believe that's because the antenna has become tuned into the proper range. And that without my finger there, the antenna is not tuned in the proper range. So I wanted to set up a bit of an experiment so we could see this and maybe understand it a little bit better. I'm certainly interested in understanding it a bit better. Now also, this coil moves now because it's loose. It's loose on here. Okay, we'll just let it go wherever it wants. Now, my high impedance meter is pretty high impedance, 100 megohms input impedance. I have it essentially connected. Whoa, an exciting moment. I have it essentially connected across, right across there. Okay, so a lesser meter would detune the circuit. This one, not so much, if at all. So let's see what happens here. In fact, I had been poking around a bit. Let me just raise up the camera a little bit. You can see the frequency generator output. Now look, it says 341. Now the AM band starts at 540 or 530. This is way below. This is where this antenna is resonating. So let me tune it. You can watch the voltage on the meter. Now, of course, as I tune the radio, this will change. This point of resonance will change. So right now it's at 0.350 roughly. And you can see the plates. No, you can't. I need an awfully big eye to see everything here all at once. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, a little hard to tell, maybe in the camera, just what position the plates are in down here. I'll just turn this a little more. But right now they're fully meshed. So we're at one extreme, fully meshed. What's fully meshed mean? Fully meshed means highest capacitance. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll know in a moment anyway. So I'll move it off. I'll tune the radio and I'll tune it about, oh, I don't know, 15 or 20% of its range. And you see the meter has fallen. Now I'll tune the signal generator and peak the meter again. So we were at 350. Now we'll go this way. There's the peak, 350, 365. So I'm tuning up. 365. Let's go a little further. Go about halfway. I've got halfway on the capacitor now. The signal's gone down. There it is. 306. Go all the way. There we are. Right near the top. Signal's gone down again. There it is. Okay, oh, you say, well, just, it's the trimmer, the trimmer is way off. Don't think so. Tightening it up pretty tight. Not having much effect at all. It's having a small effect, but not having much effect at all. Let me close the capacitor and try that again. Not helping much, is it? But we really want this thing resonating up. It should be resonating at the lower end. It should be resonating at way up here. This is quite a ways away in terms of frequency. Somewhere up in here. If I put my finger on that coil, there it comes. Okay, so is there anything we can do to make that show up? Aside from sticking my fingers on the coil. Now what am I doing there anyway? When I put my fingers on that coil, what am I adding? I don't think I'm adding inductance. I mean, there's nothing magnetic about my hand, but there certainly is electrostatic and perhaps certainly a capacitive effect. So I think I must be adding capacitance to the overall circuit. It's as if the trimmer doesn't have the capacity anymore. What's the size of the trimmer capacitor? It's not written on here. pretty darn small, I would think. This is crazy. I can't do anything with this, I don't think. Anyway, that's my demonstration, I believe. I'm not sure I could come up with anything any more interesting than that to show you. I've had a lot of radios come through with this exact same situation, where the antenna seems to be the culprit. I noticed it on a couple of radios, and I didn't understand what I was really coming across, but I knew if I put my finger on it, it seemed to work good. But now that I've examined it, it really is moving the resonant point around, and that's critical for making this radio work. Its only hope is that that antenna is resonant at the frequency of interest. So, hope you enjoyed that interesting demonstration. I'm looking forward to comments about two things. One, is this all valid? Am I really showing you an antenna that's resonant at the wrong point? And number two, if that's the case, what do you think I should do about it? Add more turns on the coil? I don't know. Change the carbon rod. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks. Oh, wait, I didn't explain how it is I'm getting the signal into the radio in the first place from the signal generator. So I showed you how the meter is connected. The signal generator, there's the output of the signal generator, goes to these clip leads. Clip leads go to this completely independent loop antenna from another radio. It's not electrically connected to this radio. And I positioned this just close to the coil. So that's what this was. I'm sorry I didn't explain that on how I was doing this. So there you go. Thanks again for watching.